Welcome back on the post game here on KSOM. Ben and Blake joined by Dustin Christensen, co-head coach for the Audubon Wheelers. Nice win for you guys, Coach. How good does this one feel?
Oh, this is really big. That is a very, very good football team. We knew what kind of team they are and how physical they were, and I was just extremely proud, especially how we played all four quarters.
You got a battle wound up there. I wanted to ask you about that. We'll get into more of this game in a minute, but I heard you say in some of your pregame comments ahead of the week you were working on, what was it, press coverage, and that's where you got your little scar there?
Yeah, we were working on press coverage. We knew that their corners played physical, and so, I mean, I like to get in. I told the kids that their goal this week is to be as intense as me, and I mean, it turned some heads when I come through practice bleeding at halfway through practice, but our kids did an excellent job, and they worked really hard this week. We had a very good week of practice, and it showed tonight.
Coon Rapids Bayard had averaged about 55 points a game. You held them scoreless in the first half. Did you think you'd have an opportunity to do that?
Well, we set goals every week, and I mean, my goal when I first thought about it was, well, maybe say 35 points is maybe our defensive goal for the night, but our kids said lower that goal, and I mean, so I lowered it down to them, and they really stepped up and made some big plays, and they did a great job containing that powerful offense.
The offensive line of Coon Rapids Bayard is pretty well respected around the area, especially with McAllister being a returning All-State guy. How do you feel you guys held your own up front, or maybe even won that battle, pushing them back a little bit?
I mean, I just felt like our defensive line did a great job setting the tone right away. They got off the ball first play of the game. We have a tackle in the backfield. I mean, we were really excited about that, and our linebackers flowed great. But yes, like you said, our D-line held their own tonight against some very quality offensive linemen.
They talk about those defensive linemen as far as guys that really were in the backfield quite a bit and making plays.
We asked Joseph Zager and Garrett Inman to play almost every single way, and those kids have really stepped up, played a lot, and it's really showed how their leadership really shows on the field. Isaiah Taylor and Tristan Slichty both had pretty decent games tonight, especially Tristan. I mean, he was sick a little bit this week, but he came out tonight ready to play. He was pretty amped up, and I mean, being able to rotate two big bodies in the nose guard position really helps.
And Dustin Andreessen, your middle linebacker, he had a lot of plays right around the line of scrimmage. And Obert's not an easy guy to tackle, but he had some good hits on him.
Oh, yeah, those two runners are extremely hard, and we really talked about how we had to break down, especially with the wet conditions tonight, and really get some shoulder pads. I mean, and this is probably the best I've seen our kids hit yet this year.
How about your containment? Riley he's got that speed to be able to get around the edge, and he hardly ever got to the sideline. Who are the guys who did a good job of containing him?
We talked about how we needed to play assignment football tonight. We designated our D tackles and middle linebackers for Obert because, I mean, he gets about 38 carries a game. And then we told our outside linebackers / corners, Josh Lang and Nolan Smith, that they have to contain Riley. And, I mean, that showed on a couple of their big pass plays. We were thinking run first and really trying to contain him, and then it opened up some big pass plays. But I'm very proud of how our defense played tonight.
When you had Tyler Reboff got another interception, that's 3 in the last 2 weeks now for him.
Yeah, we were kind of iffy putting him in because he was getting a little tired there. He had taken some good hits, and we kind of want to keep him out of harm's way. I mean, quarterback's a pretty big position, especially an 8-man, especially when he's throwing the ball like he is this year. And so we really wanted to keep him protected, but he got out there and made a big play when we needed it.
As far as anybody else we haven't mentioned yet defensively, Luke Mazinski, I guess, is a guy who didn't play a lot, but it seemed like he made an impact when he was in their defense or special teams.
Yeah, he's a freshman that we like to put in a little bit here and there. He's really shown he likes to hit. Lane Lawson, for the most part, had a very good game. Came up to make some very big hits, and he's a little bit dazed right now, but he played a very good game, and we just really hope that this carries over and we can build on this victory.
Yeah, how much confidence does that give your defense, a team that was number 1 in the state in yardage, and you hold, I had unofficially Obert to around 140 yards and Riley to about 85 yards to be able to hold those guys down.
Oh, that's just shows that our defense really came to play tonight, and we just got to continue to build on this. I mean, we know how good this team is, but we aren't going to settle for a week 3 win. We got week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coming up, so we need to continue to build on and improve each week.
Did it ever feel comfortable? You had 2 possession leads a couple of different occasions. Did it ever feel comfortable down there?
I don't know. With 8-man being completely new to me, I don't think I'm ever going to be comfortable with any leads. So, I mean, it was starting to get stressful there. We were starting to get some kids banged up, and we were a little thin a little bit on the depth chart, but we had some kids step in that haven't played all year. We were able to get Jacob Saul back and Michael Rudolph back, and Saul played a very big. I forgot to mention him tonight. He played excellent. I mean, one of his first plays in, we sent a blitz, and he got made the stop right at 4th and 1, so it was really big, and it's nice to see him get in and start making some plays.
Was it pretty feisty, pretty spirited down there, even maybe a little bit more so than what you've seen the first couple of weeks?
I think this is the most our kids have ever wanted a game. I mean, they knew they really wanted the Exira game, but we got a little tired at the end of this one. I think this is the best we played from start to finish.
Offensively, I'll ask you a little bit too, just as far as what were some of the keys to be able to put up 30 points on the board and get the win here.
Well, it started, our line did a good job giving Tyler time to throw. I mean, Josh made some very good catches, and Tyler made an unbelievable throw. I couldn't believe it on a first down play where I couldn't tell you how far the ball was in the air, but it was right on the money, and Josh made a great catch to start off the second half. But again, our line did a great job opening up some holes for Nolan to run and just maintaining the game.
Is it West Harrison next week? Yep. Just quickly, some quick keys to go into week 4.
We just need to continue to improve week in and week out, and we know we got to take care of some injuries that we might sustain tonight and watch a lot of tape.
Coach Christensen, thanks for joining us. Congrats on a fun win.
Thank you very much.
Dustin Christensen.